We are continuing our Hub Zone in session, and man, do we got an amazing guest today. Zach Johnson from the H.A.B.I.T.S Group. Zach, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, sir. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. I'm a little nervous though because I'm going with I forgot my mic. I'm actually already here in Chantilly, so I'm trying to I'm praying here. But man, it's great to have you on. Can you tell me about the Habits Group here? Tell me a little bit about the organization.
So the Habits Group is an entity founded in 2015. We started off kind of in a nonprofit space where our goal was to heal, assist, and bridge individuals that served. Our goal was to take people that had been in the military and had obtained veteran status but was experiencing homelessness and give them some upskilling, reskilling, and be able to get back into the trades industry at large, but more specifically the construction industry. The nonprofit route really didn't work out. And so what wound up happening is we switched up to a general contracting firm from 2015 to 2020 years right before COVID. Had a fortunate partnership creation with Raynor McKinnon, who serves as our senior VP or COO, and we started gauging into more of the industrial supplies. I want to say MRO supplies, being able to do kind of like the facility support maintenance, leveraging my prior military expertise, and then also his ability to be able to move products at a very high level. And then over the last few years, we kind of recreated ourselves, kind of went from professional services to now where we're really established as a research and workforce development forward entity. We work very, very closely with the National Hub Zone Council in order to be able to go reach those hard to reach clients, as well as be able to help Hub Zone firms that want to hire from those distressed areas be able to find qualified staff to be able to do so.
It sounds like everything Habits Group is all about opportunity. You're out there, whether it's re-education, cross education, or new education. You're out there
Right.
to provide opportunity to people who don't have it right now.
Right, and then be impactful. So I believe that a lot of times, the federal government does a lot of great things, and so we try to come in and just say, okay, is there a letter or a number in between the A and the B, and then make sure that those two things kind of intersect, so that we can have seamless A, B, C, D versus some little gaps that people tend to fall through as they navigate through different spaces, like recidivism. We have a big recidivism program. We help a lot of people that were experiencing incarceration be able to go back over and get into the trades industry. Same thing as a veteran. Sometimes transitioning out of active duty service is not the easiest. So we have a VA platform that we're able to partner with a organization called Own Practice, where we give veterans access to free yoga, Tai Chi, meditation, all virtually. And we have over 10% of the VA's, both employees and also VA people that go to there and use that as their hospital service. We have access to that service. So we are
Wow.
highly impactful. We have many core sectors. We have a VP of education currently concluding her doctorate program of education, really, really honed in on the K through 12 market. I just concluded my doctorate as well in education, where I really tried to highlight African Americans in construction. And then also Carl Burnside, who kind of spearheads a lot of our health and social action. Really, really amazing when it comes to mental health services. So when we leave people, we try to make sure that they're impacted forever and in a positive way.
I feel silly now. I should have put Dr. Johnson. Man, I messed up your
Oh no,
intro
no, no!
now.
I'm waiting to defend, so I don't even express it as Dr. Johnson
Uh,
yet. But hopefully, by the time we conclude with the conference, I may have already defended it and can go ahead and change that over.
that is awesome, man. Well, congrats to both you and
Sharina,
Shireen.
Sharina,
Okay,
Sharina
I
Johnson,
was gonna. I didn't know whether
yeah.
I could say your wife or
No, no,
not. I'm
no,
like,
no,
I
no.
don't
No,
know.
you're good. She's heading up the golf tournament, so I think she's on a separate meeting now, trying to
Awesome.
put the final pieces together for that great event. So come out to the golf tournament.
Yeah, golf tournament Monday, mate, and it's going to be an amazing event. But we're here to talk all about the After Dark. So
Right,
you're running this, you're
right,
spearheading it. Give me all I need to
right.
know about the After Dark here.
So the After Dark is a way for two populations of people to be able to kind of intersect and really be able to engage on a deeper level. As you can see behind me, I have a shield. That shield is a part of a Greek letter organization called Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. We're one of it's five fraternities and four sororities that fall underneath this thing called the National Panhellenic Council. The SBA back in 2022 signed a MOU with these fraternities and sororities to be able to do four things at a really high level. Those four things, and I'm just going to read them off, was create more access to capital, create more government contracting opportunities, create disaster recovery and resilience, and then be able to kind of leverage counseling and technical assistance for business development. So what the NPAC is an organization where they have about 2.5 million people underneath this governance, and those members kind of come up and try to help the SBA build trust with communities, introduce small business owners to critical resources, and then bolster business opportunity outcomes to help close the wealth gap. So part of what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bring NPAC to the National Hub Zone Council to understand, is your business in a hub zone? How can you properly leverage this social economic set aside? And then how can you come in and rub elbows with other people that are also a part of your organization? So we have a great member of Omega Psi Phi fraternity in Shannon Jackson, who is the Osdabu over Health and Human Services, Exodi, who is over the GSA as a member of Alpha Phi Alpha, Dwight, who is over the small business, and also I think SES when it comes to NASA. So we have a lot of members in MPAC. So the real point of the After Dark is, how do you approach another member of your organization and say, hey, we share this organization. Can you give me some guidance on one of our core competencies? Or how can you look at my capability statement and tell me what I need to do? Like, how can I do business with you outside of saying that, hey, we're in the same fraternity, give me a contract, which I think may come off as disingenuous. But then again, on the other side, I may not even mention it because I don't know if it holds any value. So, what is that happy medium where the SBA partnered with the NPAC, and what is that happy inroad? And then, as you can see, I got on my HBCU educated shirt. The other goal is, if you went to a minority serving institution, how can you begin to help your institution leverage its super 8A status, and then simultaneously, how can we start to build that alumni network of minority serving institutions, more specifically HBCUs, and be able to give each other business pointers, be able to do more teaming agreements, be able to really start to leverage our alumni networks, like some of our much more powerful, like Harvard and Yale and other Ivy Leagues, how they kind of help themselves be able to rise to the occasion. So those are kind of the two parts of the same circle that I'm hoping to bring together from, not only from our space, which is small business, but also when we're talking to, there's a lady that works for the VA, and she goes by GI, and so she'll be at the Hub Zone conference. So hopefully she can grace the stage and say, I work for the VA. I'm a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, founded in 1908. If any of my other sorority sisters are in the room, Alpha Kappa Alpha has this for government contracting. Those are the things that we're trying to really be able to explore, because a lot of time the information is just not known and it's not disseminated. And so it's my goal to try to bring not only more awareness to the Hub Zone program and how these two things or three things kind of come together and meld or mesh, but also how do you, if I wore this to a conference, is it inappropriate, appropriate? Like, what do you wear a
Yeah.
lapel? How do you show that affiliation? Because without wearing something, you wouldn't know, right?
Yeah,
So
and it
the,
sounds like this is amazing because it's going to be in a, you have that relaxed environment, right? Where it's after
right,
dark, there'll be some drinks, but it sounds like, man, networking and learning, not
right,
just from the HBCUs and the Greek-led organizations and the minority schools. It seems like there's a good opportunity for, these prime contractors to
right,
meet and grab
right.
these people. So it's both of them. What day is this and what time?
So this is the first day of the conference, which is that Tuesday. And forgive me, all my days are running together. I'll be in Chantilly tomorrow, but I know it's a Tuesday, and then it's from 7 to 11. It's following the happy hour, so you can go grab some food, get one cocktail, then come and refresh your glass, and really be able to learn how to properly leverage these communities to be able to not only help grow the federal base, but to your point, the prime contractor base as well.
And the last thing I wanted to talk about, I think you have to sign up or have an invite, correct? How does someone go about attending the event?
That's a really good question, and I wish I was more prepared to answer that. But I believe there's a link online to be able to do like a RSVP. The overall goal of the RSVP is for, because again, we are turning into a research repository of information. And so the goal is, we need to be able to get you the RSVP so we can know how many people came to the event, We're not necessarily trying to get your personal information, but it's just if we could say we got 50 people, they were exposed to SBA resources that exist within these in particular communities, then by the next hub zone, we might be able to get some more sponsorships, some more funding. Maybe SBA will come out. Maybe we can get some HBCUs that are local, like Morgan and Howard or whatever, to really start to come in and engage with the hub zone communities overall, because there's already an established MOU with all of these organizations anyway.
And that's really huge. And I'm sorry for putting you on the spot. I believe, yeah. So if you go to the hubzonecouncil.org, go to the
Mhm.
website, you'll get the information, form to be filled out, all of this. So Zach, man, I look forward to seeing you in person here next couple of days. And man, it's going to be a fun
Absolutely.
conference, and I'd love to learn more about this. So if somebody wants to find you, where can they head to?
So they can head to LinkedIn. Zacharias Johnson is the full name. And then simultaneously, they can reach out to me at zach.johnson at thehabitsgroup.net. And I'll be really reachable. I hope to see everybody at the Hub Zone conference. But yeah, Zacharias. I've just recently changed my name to my full name. So Zacharias Johnson on LinkedIn is probably going to be my easiest point. I keep that kind of turned on at all times. And then Zach.Johnson at thehabitsgroup.net is another place where you can reach me.
Can't wait to start doing it at Dr. Johnson. So congrats on that as well,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, nor can I. I cannot wait. I'm excited about it.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll see you soon. Thank you for joining us, and make sure you guys follow. Oh, we have our executive director here. I just want to confirm, since we're live on YouTube in front of tens of people, um,
Right.
the forum for After Dark live on hubzonecouncil.org.
It is not yet, but it will be.
It will be.
And it will be coming out the individuals that are like customizing thing. But worst case scenario, if you don't register, we're gonna have a QR code that's on site. We just want to be able to track and follow up.
Yep.
There is no registration fee associated with it. We just want it to be an opportunity to
Good
connect
price.
with the community.
Awesome. So head on over. We look forward to seeing you at the conference. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate you, Zach.
Absolutely. No, no,
All
no,
right.
no worries. And then I also want to say that there will be some African American owned spirits and wines in the space, so you can be able to come out and sample some of that as well. So our goal is try to bring a holistic approach to it all. So you'll be able to kind of get it cradle to game and understand exactly what it is that we can all do within the Hub Zone Council.
Love it, man. Thank you so much, Zach. Appreciate it.
Thank you. You have a good day.